Happy Saturday. Kim and I just got up. It's about 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning, enjoying this beautiful weather that we're gonna have today. And we're drinking our coffee, enjoying the quiet. And we were enjoying the quiet until we heard some noise out on our front porch. Lift up the blinds, and what's out there but Mama and her three puppies. It's three out of the four puppies, and we know she has four puppies because they've been here before. So we're sitting there discussing about pet ownership and the lack of responsibility that people take for their pets. It's just heartbreaking. Now Kim deals with this more than I do, with the dogs being around. Since she deals with it more than I do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have her explain what goes on, and she'll definitely be able to tell you better than I can.
The mama dog is Coco. Her name is Coco. She was our neighbor's dog for the longest time. Um, she was a dog that ran a lot and would come over to our house. Friendly little baby. But they never let her in the house. And the weather would get bad, and she'd be on my deck crying to come into my house. And I would walk her over there and I would tell them that, it's pouring, raining out, it's cold, and your dog is on my deck crying at my door. At the time, I had three dogs myself. We had two Great Danes and an English Mastiff. So our house was pretty well full. And he just would not let the dog in. The dog constantly was running loose. So a friend of mine works at the SPCA and she contacted dog control. They came in and got her and left a note on their door, and people went and paid and got her out the next day. Well, after that, we didn't see Coco running around the neighborhood too much, so we assumed that, he realized that he can't just let this dog out in all kinds of weather. I mean, I don't mind a dog coming over here, but when the weather is horrible and freezing cold, let your animals in the house. Well, all of a sudden, a couple months ago, the dog starts showing up around our house again, and we noticed that she must have had a litter of puppies, as it looked like she was nursing. It was very obvious that she had puppies. We had not seen the puppies at this stage, but she was coming around thirsty, hungry, and of course, me being me, did give her some water and I gave her a little bit of food because I knew she was hungry. She was terribly mad at and dirty and just looked like she had been outside for a long time. Um, we then end up showing up with her puppies at our door, and Lee took the puppies over to our neighbor's house and, explained to him that Coco has been leaving her puppies at our house. And he said he no longer owned that dog, that he gave it to people two doors down. Now, these people are notorious for having dogs and just letting them run. Sometimes there are six dogs from this house that just roam. I don't think they ever are allowed in the house. Um, so they have been coming here every day. I have been in contact with dog control, but they have not been able to get out here yet. Um, so yesterday, Lee went down there and talked to these people and told them what's going on, and said to keep the dogs on your property, and that these puppies are they're little, so they need to be taken care of. And not to mention they're coming over and they're peeing and pooping all over my porch. Not even an hour later, Coco and her puppies were back down here on our porch. So as of today, I mean, there's nothing more I can do other than the SPCA opens up at 11. I'm just taking the puppies and the dog to the SPCA. One puppy is already missing. She had four puppies. Now, the last 2 days, we've only seen three. We don't know what happened to the fourth puppy. I'm not going to wait until there are no more puppies. We have wildlife here. We have foxes. We have owls. We have snakes. And who knows what happened to this puppy? And it breaks my heart to think about it. But I'm just waiting until the SPCA opens at 11, and we're going to take them there. We've tried to just talked to the owners and we tried to get them to do the right thing. And if they don't want to, then I mean, I got to do what I got to do. I can't take in these puppies and dog. Um, and they deserve a better life than what they have right now. So they do this all the time. I mean, this isn't the first time. Since we've lived here, they have always had dogs. They've always had numerous dogs, and they run. Now, I don't mind the dogs coming over here. I don't even mind giving them water and a little bowl of food if they can't afford to feed the dogs, and I will help. But when the weather is bad and you don't let them in, or it's a 99-degree day and these dogs come here panting, looking for shade, you're not you shouldn't own these animals. You're not getting them spaded or neutered. Um, Numerous dogs of theirs have had puppies. You see them roaming around the properties,
Yeah.
and it's just, I mean, it's.
And I think
I don't know why they have them if they don't allow them in the house.
All right, well, let's see what we have today. What I'm going to do is show you what we're talking about in the video. There is Mama. There's the dog that we've been talking about for a while. She's been coming and visit us for a while. We actually know her name. Her name is Coco. And she is the most adorable dog that you'd ever want to see. That's what we're talking about right there. Look at these little babies. Now we know that she's had 4 of them. When she first came around with the puppy, she only had 2 of them with her. Right now there's 3 here, and we know there's 4 puppies because last night they actually slept on our porch, all 4 of them. We don't know where the 4th one is, and that's a scary thought. That is just not a good feeling to know that there's only 3 puppies here. She used to come down here by herself for the past couple of weeks. She did come down by herself. We would see her wandering all through the property, all the way around back, walking down the sidewalk with her puppies following her, all the way up, come up the stairs. At that time, we didn't have this gate on here. There's a reason why we put this gate up here. All her puppies stayed here. We put out a blanket because it was one of them chilly days, and they all went in the box. And they laid down and slept like they haven't slept in a long time. We gave them moistened dog food, and look at how they inhale that dog food. Just absolutely amazing. Good morning, Coco. Brought your babies back. Where's your other puppy? You gotta go find that other puppy. It's scary not knowing that where that other puppy is. Is it us? Are we being over picky by saying that this is wrong, that these dogs wander the neighborhood? Just to give you an idea, they would run on that road all the time. Now their house, their owners are way down that road. They're 6 acres that way down that road, and these puppies, she brings those puppies down here purposely to see us. Now, I don't know if that's instinct for her, because maybe it's our fault, maybe it's what we do, but we cannot let these dogs go hungry. Last time they were here for like 6 hours. Well, we ended up putting this gate up because there's a couple other dogs that are, that they wander the neighborhood as well. And they come up here, and before we take the food in, they'll come up and steal all the food from these dogs. So that's why we put the gate up here. She brings her babies in, she comes up here, she's real comfortable here, the puppies are real comfortable here, and they take a nap. So that's why I close the gate once they get up here, to keep the other dogs away so that they don't eat their food. You know, again, maybe it's wrong. We're not trying to attract them, but we gotta take care of them. And Kim says it all the time, I cannot and will not let those babies go hungry. Even this baby right here, she is the cutest dog. I mean, she is absolutely friendly. She's lovable. She's just an amazing little puppy. Yeah, and she's still she's a baby herself. She can't be more than 2 years old because we've known her for a while. Mama had all 4 puppies with her, and she had left and left 1 puppy behind. Obviously, he couldn't get over that little section right there. So what I did is I grabbed the puppy, and now Kim and I are stewing at this point, and our blood is boiling, and I think we are right in feeling that way. So I hop in the truck, take the puppy down to the neighbor's house down there, and I pull right at the edge of their driveway, beep the horn, they come out, and I hand them their dog, and I tell them, you need to take care of these dogs. They almost got hit by a car. We witnessed it. They almost got hit by a car on that road right there. You know what the response was? I shrugged his shoulders. Well, they stay on the porch. And that's a problem. That's a problem with us. Please don't let them wander. Don't leave it somebody else's responsibility to take care of these dogs. But how can you let babies like this wander around, wander free, and not even think twice about them? This is a problem we got in the world. People just don't care. You know, and it's not these guys' fault. That's why we take the time to feed them and give them bedding and give them water, because it's not their fault. It's the owners. You know that old saying, there are no bad dogs, just bad dog owners? We totally believe in that. It's not good for them. So I'll end this here. We'll let you know what happens, and we'll keep you posted. But come on. You telling me that you can let these dogs wander around and not care for them? These dogs don't know what the inside of a house looks like. It's horrible. That's horrible. Come here, baby. Look at this. Look how happy they are just to have interaction. Poor mama, her fur or her hair is just matted all over the place. She is in rough shape. She's such a good dog. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing me out. And, you know, just be responsible pet owners. Don't do like these people do. These are horrible people. Horrible. Just take care of your babies. They don't deserve a life like this. They deserve better. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we'll keep you posted.